What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, and we're back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, BehindTheIndustry.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit my notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And let's get it started off with your girl, Cardi B. Now, Cardi B pretty much confirmed what I said to y'all back in April. And everybody got mad at me. All Barty gang got mad at me when I told y'all if our album did not come out in April, that was the anniversary of Invasion of Privacy, it would not drop this year. Y'all got mad, said, I don't know what I'm talking about. And Cardi B basically came out and said, next year, her album is dropping. Now, we know she did say last year, in the top of 2024, I have to put my album out, she said. Remember Atlantic making that tweet saying, oh, if she doesn't put it out, we'll go to our house and get it if we have to. But that album's coming out this year. At the end of 2022, she said the same thing about 2023. I have to put the album out. Right? She was making it seem as though that like Atlantic was giving her no options. Well, now she says 2025 is her year. She's got businesses popping off. She's got her album coming out. And she knows this is going to be her year. Well, we'll see. Me personally, do I have a lot of confidence in what she's saying? No, I don't, because she doesn't even sound like she is confident in what she's saying. And I do believe that Cardi B missed her boat. I've been saying for years that I thought that I gave her the rollout plan in her DM. I gave her the plan, and my plan was about as perfect as you can get. Right after she went number one with WAP and followed that up with Up. At that point, she was at 5 number ones in just 4 years. And I said, drop another single, which should have been Hot-ish, because Hot-ish was ready at that time. I would have dropped that. I would have dropped Big Paper. I would have put Big Paper on my own album, not DJ Khaled's. I said she was riding momentum. That album should have come out right after Up, and it should have been called Defamation of Character. She could check in her DM and see all of that I sent her. So what happens is she ends up getting pregnant again. So then that's a reason. I'm not going to call it an excuse. Then I gave her a reason not to drop the album then. Then after she had Wave, she was saying, oh, she's gearing up to another album, and then she gets pregnant again. So do I have confidence that 2025 she's dropping an album? No, because I don't feel as though she, I believe after Bongos did not do what she thought it was going to do, and in my opinion, what it should have done, because I like Bongos, I thought it was the perfect move. I thought Bongos was the perfect move. Had Megan Thee Stallion on it. People haven't heard her in a year. Went and did a $2 million video. Did behind the scenes video. Did radio promo. Did interviews. She did all that. That was a perfect setup. And 2 fan bases buying and streaming the record. And Megan, who's just coming off being vindicated with the Tory Lanez case. And the song's still only with the 15. And I believe after that, and as you can see, it took her a while to get over that. After she saw that song didn't do what she thought it was going to do, that's when she started questioning herself, man, what do I have to do? What do they want to hear? But a lot of fans are not really believing it. Like, it's different from last year. It's different from any other time where she says my album's coming. Because a lot of fans are bringing back old videos of when she said next year's the year and next year's the year. And they've got videos dating back to 2019 when she said my album's coming. So, I don't like to, bust Barty Gang's bubble. I've always said I like Cardi B, but I'm not a kneecap sucker for anybody. I like Cardi B. And when she puts out, her music, I think she puts out great music. When she puts out her album, if she puts out her album, I'll be there to review it. And if it's hot, I'm going to say it's hot. But I said my prediction before. I don't think it's going to do nowhere near Invasion of Privacy. And if she would have put out that second album right after Up, and she would have had that momentum, the album would have did just as good as IOP, if not better. So we'll wait and see. She says 2025. I'm definitely not waiting for it anymore like how I was before. I told y'all that. And when it comes out, that's when I review it. But I told you guys that album was not coming if it didn't get released at the top of 2024. And I will make this prediction. If this album don't get released at the top of 2025, it ain't coming. Moving on to Billboard. And they got everybody up in a frenzy again. So Billboard is putting out their top 25 pop artists of the 21st century. All right? The top 25 pop artists of the 21st century. Now, I'm going to make my own list, and I'm going to go over this list. That's going to be in another video. But I have a lot of discrepancies with this. I have a lot of issues with this list. Number one, I don't think any rappers should be on it. If it's the pop artists, if it's the top 25 pop artists of the 21st century, then why do we see Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kanye West, Drake, Nicki Minaj on the list? Eminem, right? So if they're either they're rappers, they say they're rappers. They're rappers or not rappers. Why do we see groups on the list? BTS, that's a group, right? One Direction. It's the top 25 pop artists. That should be solo artists. So I'm going to do my own list and put it out there. I have a lot of discrepancy with this list. You look down at the list, you got Katy Perry, she's at 25, Ed Sheeran, 24, Bad Bunny, One Direction, Lil Wayne, 21, Bruno Mars, BTS, The Weeknd, Shakira, 17, Jay-Z, Miley Cyrus, Justin Timberlake, Nicki Minaj, Eminem, 12, Usher, 11, Adele, 10, then it's Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, 8, Kanye West, 7, Britney Spears, 6, Lady Gaga, 5, Drake, 4. Right? Right away, I'm saying, where the hell is Christina Aguilera? Where is Xtina? How do you have Britney Spears on it, but you don't have Xtina? This is going to be a totally different video that we're going to go over. Right? But let's go over the top 3. They just named Rihanna as number 3. So, a lot of people are up in arms, and they're saying, how can Rihanna be number 3 when she's got 14 number ones, blah, blah, blah. She's got more number ones than anybody. Sold more records, streaming records, this, that, and the third. So they have not announced number 2, but everybody knows that the only 2 that are left are Beyonce and Taylor Swift. And the Beehive and the Swifties are going at it on Twitter, on Stan Twitter. Now, I don't understand these 2 women, unless they are really, really faking it. They have a lot of respect for each other. You see that they supported each other's projects. Taylor Swift went to, the Renaissance movie. Beyonce went to Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie. They support each other. But the fan base is not really supporting. And a lot of people are bringing up And I never really noticed this. Are the Swifties racist? I mean, I've never really seen this. If somebody could tell me that's really on Stan Twitter like that, I don't really follow the Swifties too much. I mean, I cover Taylor Swift a lot, but I don't really get into her fan base. They're saying, oh, the Swifties, if once Beyonce wins, you're going to see the Swifties way more racist than usual. And I'm like, wait a minute, way more racist than usual? Are the Swifties racist? Man, somebody's going to have to tell me that. Somebody's got to tell me whether the Swifties have made racist remark towards Beyonce? And if so, I'm sure Taylor has not seen that. If Taylor Swift sees that, because Taylor Swift isn't a racist, so if Taylor Swift sees that, I'm sure she'll have something to say to her fan base. But y'all let me know down in the comments whether you've seen or heard of the Swifties being racist. So, who do you think? I think they got it right with Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Beyonce. I don't think it could be any of the three. Like I said, we're going to go over the entire list on a totally different video. And I'm going to give you my take and my own list. But I think the top three, it had to be Taylor Swift, Beyonce, or Rihanna. Now, a lot of people are saying it should have been Adele. A lot of people are saying, oh, it should have been Ponytail. Britney Spears is number 6. A lot of people are saying, how can Britney Spears only came out in 98, so she did most of her damage in the 2000s, in the early 2000s. They're saying, so Britney, a lot of people saying Britney should have been top 3. So Beyonce and Taylor Swift is coming down to those two at the top. The question is, who do you have as the number one pop star of the 21st century? That means from the year 2000 till now. And they have been the two, other than Rihanna. Rihanna really in the first part of the century. But Rihanna hasn't put out any music really in a decade. You look over the past 10 years, what has Rihanna put out? Just those 2 songs from the soundtrack? Those might be the only 2 records that she's put out in the past, 10 years since Auntie? Auntie was 2015, 2014? So it's been a while that she hasn't put out any music. Meanwhile, Beyonce and Taylor Swift, she seems like she puts out a new album every 6 months. She went and redid her albums, her old albums, and they sold just as good as the old ones 10 years later. And we know about Beyonce with the Renaissance, and we know about Beyonce with all the Grammys. She leads with the Grammy leads. What, she have 31 Grammys? Right? So it's going to be interesting to see what this comes down to. If it's record sales, and that's going to be a big part of it. Taylor Swift is outsells everybody. Chart number ones, Taylor has more number ones than Beyonce. Even though Beyonce's got 7 of her own? No, I think she tacked on a couple more. So I think she got 9 now. 9 number ones, and Taylor Swift has 12 number ones. Right? We already know about the sales. Taylor Swift is going crazy with the sales. The first week sales of her last 3 albums. I mean, Taylor Swift is going absolutely bonkers with the albums. We know the Renaissance tour and the Eras tour is right there. Taylor's still on tour. Right? Taylor's still on tour, so of course it's going to gross more. She's been on tour longer. But Beyonce was putting incredible numbers and making incredible revenue off of her Renaissance tour. So we're going to see, who do you guys think is going to be number one? Taylor Swift or Beyonce? And you let me know in our comments why you say who you think should be number one. Let me know why down in the comments. And we're going to close it out with Megan Thee Stallion. Her fine self. And it looks like a trial date has been set with Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Gramz, BKA Milagro Cooper, you all know from Mob Radio. Attorneys proposed July 21st or as soon after, as the court is available. The judge went with September 8th. So that is going to be when the trial starts between Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Gramz. Now, that's also been reported from Megan Cuniff that Milagro has also found a lawyer in Florida. He filed something today asking for more time to respond to the complaint because he just got on the case. The plaintiff complaint contains numerous factual allegations and novel claims under Florida law. So there you have it. The judge in Megan's lawsuit against Milagro has approved the new filing schedule. A status conference is scheduled for December 2nd in Miami. The court order reads, Order, this cause came before the court on defendant Milagro Elizabeth Cooper's unopposed motion enlargement of time to respond to complaint, being fully advised it is ordered and the judge that the notion is granted in part. Defendant has up through and including December 12, 2024 to file a response to the complaint, given that the defendant believes there are jurisdictional and venue issues that may need to be addressed. The case is set for a status conference on December 2nd. I guess at that time they'll see exactly what the status is of everything. The parties shall confer and be prepared to address the need for jurisdictional discovery and suggested time limits for the same should defendant intend to challenge personal jurisdiction on venue in her response to the complaint. So this is going to happen. This lawsuit is going to happen. Here is the order setting trial and pre-trial schedule, requiring mediation and referring certain matters to magistrate judge. This court has set the trial during the court's 2-week trial calendar beginning on September 8, 2025. Calendar will be held call at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, September 2nd. No pretrial conference will be held unless a party requests one and the court determines that one is necessary. The party shall adhere to the following schedule, and that is December 9th, 2024. The parties will select a mediator according to the local rules, 16.2, blah, blah, blah. December 30th, all motions to amend pleadings or join parties are filed. April 14th, parties exchange expert witness summaries or reports. April 28th, parties exchange rebuttal expert witness summaries or reports. So this thing's going down, man. Hey, of course we know it is down as a what is this, a cyber stalking, I think she tried to call it. Or it's not even really a cyber stalking. It's like, I'm looking at the filing. So it says plaintiff, it's individual plaintiff Megan Pete hereby files the action against Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. Ms. Pete alleges the following facts upon her knowledge and upon information and beliefs. That she's spreading misinformation about her, that for years she's been cyber stalking and cyberbullying her online. Now that is according to Megan Pete. I'm not saying that it's true, but according to this filing, that's what it looks like it is. Has sued Milagro Gramz, alleging she is supposedly spreading false information online on behalf of Tory Lanez. The federal lawsuit has 4 causes of action, including that Milagro promoted and altered a sexual depiction of Megan Thee Stallion, and that is that videotape, that deep fake videotape that Milagro said, check my comments or check my likes or something like that. And for the video, she never really said, oh, go look at the video. Or I don't think she posted the video. But I think she said something like, look at my likes or what have you. So we're going to see what happens with this. Y'all let me know. Do you think Megan Thee Stallion has a case? Or do you think Milagro Gramz should be okay at the end of the day? Let me know down in the comments. It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. Peace.